So we're going to talk about the Passe Compose with avoir. The Passe Compose is the past tense, and you should note that it is a compound tense, so it has two parts. The first part is the present tense of avoir, j'ai, tu as, il a, followed by the past participle that is always the same. So when I say it's a compound tense, we always need both parts to form the Passe Compose, but you can think of avoir as a helping verb. A helping verb, and the past participle is the part with meaning in the sentence. So, j'ai visité Paris, I visited Paris. So, how do we form the past participle? Well, there are some rules for regular verbs. For ER verbs, you drop the ER and you add E accent aigu. For IR verbs, you drop the IR and you add an I. And for RE verbs, you drop the RE and you add an U. There are also some irregular past participles. So these are some irregular verbs. This is just a short list. There's a lot more. So for example, avoir, the past participle is eu. Être, été. Faire, fait. Mettre, mis. Prendre, pris. Voir, vu. And yes, I know some of these look a little weird. For example, avoir, you are going to be using avoir, the helping verb, and then avoir again as the part with meaning in the sentence. Cécile a eu la grippe, she had the flu. And yes, I want to point out that été also means summer if you had an article in front of it, like l'été. But if it's avoir followed by the past participle été, then that would mean was in the past tense. Okay, I want to point out to you how we form the negative. We're going to put ne and pas around the helping verb, in this case avoir, and then the past participle comes next. So, je n'ai pas étudié. And since we are talking about negatives, I want to introduce you to a few new negative phrases that work just like ne pas. They go around the verb. So, start with ne jamais, which is not in your book, but I feel is useful, and I want to tell you about it now. So, goes around the verb. Je ne danse jamais means I never dance. And if it was in the Passe Compose, then you would put the helping verb first. You would put ne and pas around the helping verb, and then the past participle comes afterwards. Ne jamais goes around the helping verb, and the past participle comes afterwards. Same thing with ne rien means nothing. So, je ne fais rien, I'm not doing anything, I'm doing nothing. And je n'ai rien fait goes around the helping verb avoir, and the past participle comes next. Personne, I have to tell you, is a little weirder. You put, in present tense, it works just like all the others. Je n'invite personne goes around the verb, just like ne pas, ne rien, ne jamais. However, if you look at it in the Passe Compose, we've got the helping verb and the past participle, and then personne. So that is different. These other two, ne rien, ne jamais, ne pas, go around the helping verb. The past participle comes after. With personne, ne personne, personne goes after the past participle. Okay, so that is Passe Compose, positive and negative, and a few more negative phrases that you can now use in present and past tense.